Yeah. Complain every time, but if it brings me closer to the rainbow dimension, it's whatever. I'm not updating the drivers. All right, let's see here. I need to switch my game capture to the right thing, considering I was doing Dark Deity 2 earlier today. So, game. Game. We have the game. So, it is currently Sunday, the 11th of May. And so it's another Sunday, so there's another episode of Last of Us Part 2. So I was like, or Last of Us Season 2. So I was like, okay, well, let's do another stream of The Last of Us, like I had planned here. Since I have the time to do so tonight, so it's best to do it while the episode is fresh in my memory and stuff. So we'll do Abby Seattle Day 3 today, up until like the theater when our timelines converge. And then next stream I'll do like theater plus epilogue. Since that'll still take a little while, I think. I don't remember exactly how long that is. I think there's only like a couple levels with it. There's like theater, then there's like a shit ton of cutscenes, and I think there's like 2 levels, if memory serves. I could be completely wrong on that. So it might be a bit of a shorter stream next time, but still a decent bit of the stream to stream. So we have 2 story streams left, this one and the next one. And then after that, I'll still play this game here and there to showcase the no return mode, but we'll be done with the story stuff. So we're coming up on wrapping up this game bit by bit here. We are making some progress, and we're gonna wrap up Abby's story today. And I gotta redo this stuff because it never saves that. So let's see here. And I gotta wait and see if it's, you know, a good lull in the game where I need to pause my stream manager. That should not be playing. That's gonna lag my computer if that's playing. See if it's a decent lull in the game where I can take time to talk about it, or if there's gonna be a bunch of cutscenes and stuff. I'm not using that rag. Yeah, no. I have 101 supplements. What the heck? Okay. Maybe? I mean, I don't know. Faster health kits. Momentum lasts longer. I don't really care about the speed of using a health kit. I don't think I've used momentum a single time. I don't think I've done... Oh, yeah, I was going down this line, wasn't I? It's like, craft more hunting rifle ammo. Yeah, I think I was gonna do this line here. Hunting pistol ammo. Hunting pistol, not hunting rifle. Yeah! Sure, let's craft more of those and the incendiary shells. So if I have... It's pretty close to the end of the game, so that isn't gonna help me too much at this point, but... You know, when I have some of those materials, I can craft some stuff relatively efficiently. And that'll be pretty good. What am I on right now? Alright, so there's the crossbow there. I have this on by default in case I need to quickly do a thing like that. For now, I can have the crossbow on by default. I can relatively quick fire it since it comes preloaded, unlike the regular bow that Ellie uses. So it's not half bad to have on as a default option. Ooh, nice. Where am I going? Oh, yeah. Up this way again. Up, damn it! Okay. There we go. Oh, because it had to, like, trigger a cutscene. That made it all weird.
Stay on the dock. I'll go get a boat and pick you up here.
No, I can help.
Not with this.
And this is how we head out on our own.
Okay. Okay.
I could climb a ladder with one arm if I needed. But oh well, you're staying here, so we have the excuse to head out on our own. I guess I'll chat a little bit about it right now. So, yeah, episode 5, there's 2 more episodes. So in episode 5, we did Seattle Day 2 with Ellie. The show there. Guess we're gonna go right into a level here. And the episodes have typically led with something that isn't immediately the main story. Like the previous episode, episode 4, had led with some backstory with, like, the WLF, Fedra, and Isaac, with Isaac kind of working for Fedra but turning against them and, you know, kind of making the WLF and stuff like that. That's what we got last time. This time...
Get down!
Whoa. Sniper section. Meeting up with Manny.
You by yourself?
Yeah.
Shit. This sniper's a fucking bro.
What are you doing out here?
The boats. We were supposed to hit the island tonight. Then this pendejo showed up. I sent the guy to call for help. Backup should be on the way. Should be.
I need one of those boats. Now.
Why?
Kiss me later.
Then I guess you're gonna help me take this guy out.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so with Ellie on Seattle Day 3, we had heard that there was a sniper, and Jesse's like, it could be Tommy, and he heads out to, you know, see if that's Tommy and band together with him and stuff like that. Whereas Ellie wants to,
Fuck these trespassers.
wants to keep on going after Abby and stuff. So when I first played this game, I was like, oh, the sniper here, that's gotta be Tommy.
Hitting us hard.
Is what I figured. So away we go.
Why?
Don't know.
Wait for this dialogue here, and then I'll keep chatting about the episode there. Oh, maybe we're done with the dialogue there for now.
This way.
What? That's okay. I meant to like dash, but like, dang it, I can't.
Go.
That's what I wanted to do. So anyway, this time we did have a different separate thing that led this episode. I thought that was a med kit, the red part on that dude there. But while there was something different, it wasn't something directly tied to like the story by expanding on lore or anything. Though it kind of contributes to the show lore and what happened later in the episode. So Seattle Day 2 with Ellie is the one where you infiltrate the hospital. Wow. And, you know, you have that scene with Nora and the spores at the end. But the spores don't exist in the show version. That was something that was exclusive to the game version. Like, in the show, we didn't have stalkers until Season 2 brought stalkers in and was like, oh, the infection's evolving. And now, Episode 5 of the show is, I actually can do this, is bringing in spores. I was wondering how they were gonna do, like, the scene with Nora and Ellie when we don't have spores. They brought in spores. And, can I dash? I can't swim fast here. Up, darn you. So the opening of episode 5 is basically about establishing the spores, where you have some WLF guys like around the hospital there. They've sealed up this one area. Blink. Ooh. Stop, dude. Chill out. Can't use the tape on anything. There's the rag, but I don't think I can use the rag on anything really either. Where this one person in charge is looking at like this sealed up door and this squad that's kind of nervously around it and is, you know, seemingly kind of pissed off like what the heck has gone on over here, and then interrogates this one WLF person. Blah. Like, hey, they say that you might have killed some people from your squad. What exactly happened there? And she was like, well, we wanted to get into the lower levels and get all this stuff, but yeah, making sure Season 2 has already happening, and that would be, and how's it going, Eagle? They were like, hey, this is the only way in. We went in through there, and it's in the air. Like, they said that they weren't bit, but they were coughing, and stuff was bad, and it's like, oh, crap. There's a... It's in the air now. That's,
Let's get inside of that garage.
We can use this as
What?
cover.
I'm right behind you. Go.
Are any of these explosive? Inside the garage? So, like, here? And that's basically how episode 5 starts, is they're just like, hey,
Falling apart.
they're in the air in that lower level. We're sealing it up for now, but...
Go.
Okay, go. But it's in the air now.
Oh, shit.
And at first I was like, so what's the big deal? And I was like, oh yeah, they haven't done the spores in the show yet. That was a dang it.
Right now.
I wanted to break that window. That was a game exclusive thing, but now it's in the show, so I guess that is a big deal. And I guess that kind of plays into the direction the show is taking, where it's like the infection is evolving, something that we never saw in the game version. The infection stuff here and zombie apocalypse is basically just like a backdrop in the game version to the story that they wanted to tell. But it's not really doing much anything apart from being a backdrop. Whereas in the show version, they're like, hey, it's evolving, it's getting stronger. I don't know if that's gonna actually culminate in anything, or if they're just doing that to like drive home the point of like, hey, why are they all fighting one another when, you know, that threat is getting bigger and bigger? Like, maybe that'll be the purpose in the show, but whatever purpose they're doing it for, they're making the narrative that, like, the infection is getting more deadly in the show version, and that we never saw in the game version. Mostly following the story structure of the game, which I think is Part 2's weakest aspect. I agree. Not the story itself, just how it's told. Absolutely agree. And I think that the show has done, like, a lot of improvements on that front, what with a lot of the things that were flashbacks in the game now being in Episode 1, and Episode 2 being where, like, the actual game starts in the show. some of the stuff being relegated to that.
He's luring them to us.
And we're not really getting flashbacks throughout the show. Like, I really didn't like the back and forth of the flashbacks. So, doing what the... Oh, yeah, it's a zombie section. I forgot about that. Oh, I forgot about this. So doing what they could in episode 1 there, I think makes sense. It's seeming very much like episode 6 is going to be flashbacks. Because, like, skipping to the end here when it comes to the stuff with episode 5. After the stuff with Nora is done, we kind of cut to Ellie waking up Joel being like, hey there, kiddo. And then, you know, that's how the episode ends. So I feel like episode 6 is going to be all flashbacks / one big flashback. And then episode 7 is going to be Seattle Day 3. Oh, I went the wrong way. And then that's going to be the end of season 2, and then they're going to do all of Abby's stuff with season 3. Which, yeah, being like, hey, here's all of season 2 as, like, Ellie's story, then all of season 3 is Abby's story, for the most part. Of course, you have, like, the prologue stuff with Jackson, that's kind of both, and then Ellie's story, and then Abby's story in Seattle, and then you have, like, the epilogue that kind of involves both as well. So, you know, it's still kind of like that. Like, if I was in charge, Joel's death wouldn't happen until after we get all the information about Abby's backstory and Ellie's strained relationship. I agree. I think that's done better in the show, because the show gives, like, a lot more of that information earlier.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
Like, so it still feels a decent bit early. Not quite as early as damn it! I'm so bad at video games. Not quite as early as in the game version, where it's just like, oh yeah, after some very basic stuff, we're just done. Joel's dead. Now you're gonna be piecing together, like, the nature of their strained relationship throughout flashbacks throughout the rest of this game that make you question what Ellie's motivation for seeking out revenge even is. Like, is it truly revenge or is it something else? And then you find out, oh, it really is just revenge. And it's like, okay, then what was the point of that being a mystery in that case? I don't get it. Yeah. Also, like it not to be revealed ahead of time that Abby wants to kill Joel, gets rid of the surprise. I feel like I'm kind of mixed on that, where it's like, you know, rather than it just being like a mystery who this person is, it just lets you know immediately.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
When it's not really that much of a, like, her motivations I don't think are all that big of a mystery. Like, gotta be something connected with the Fireflies, because, like, that was the whole climax of the last game. Like, we wouldn't just not do something with that. But, you know, it is kind of interesting with, like, the surprise, oh, she's killing Joel kind of thing. Like, I do get that, especially as you played as her a little bit in the game version, and then as someone that you're playing as, who therefore you put your trust in, it's kind of like a betrayal of that trust, in a sense. I might just pipe bomb some of these guys, is what I might just do. This might not be super worth. Like, wow, the one headshot there. Except the impact that Joel had on her life, and make it so the audience can probably guess what she wants to do without her going, I want to kill Joel. Yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I feel like with the mystery of who is this person, it's not really something that you care about unraveling throughout the game. Like, let's see here. Are they not gonna come this way? Did I not kill the clicker with that? Oh, I did that time. That time I sure did. So is there anything stopping me from just, like, going this way and then, like, fighting them over here and preserving some ammo? Like, if I think of games where there's, like, a big mystery, dang it, throughout the story, then I haven't played it before, but I'll think of something like Persona 4, where it's like, who is the one responsible for all these killings? Or, I don't know, what are some other good examples here off the top of my head? My best example is a game I haven't even played myself. Whereas in this, it doesn't feel like there's, like, a big payoff. It's just like, oh, yeah, that's basically the only thing that it could be is, like, Firefly connection, so I don't really know what the point of concealing that was. I definitely get what you're saying and don't mind the idea of it being concealed until, like, the sudden killing Joel, and it's like, oh god, like, why did she do that? What was going on there? But then, you know, have it be said shortly after, and it's like, oh, okay, you know, yeah, that checks out. Because, I mean, as a member of the audience, you can probably guess pretty well. I think I didn't have to lower my shot for gravity with this, right? No, I guess I did. I guess I was just never at a range before where it mattered. So if I can preemptively take out the clicker, that'd be cool. So would I, like... Oh, okay, that is perfect. That tick right there. Wow, okay. So if I just don't get close, it doesn't go into the trigger for him, like, shooting the lights here and baiting these guys out. Yeah. Not even a what the fuck why, more like, oh shit, she's finally finding Joel. I wonder what's gonna happen. That way, it's tense. Oh, like, without knowing that she for sure wanted to kill him. Instead of her just saying, like, I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, I get it. I get what you're saying there. Yeah, I do like how there was, like, some more buildup of their strained relationship in the show version earlier on. It seems like episode 6 with flashback stuff is gonna, like, more fully explore that. Wow. Okay. Well, that's 2 dealt with. So why don't I just, like... I'm probably headshot, so maybe I'll get some arrows back. So I really don't need this here.
Fuck, he's doing it again.
So, I mean, why don't I just... Damn it! Go fight some guys over there. Oh my god. Here, look at this. So I do that tick. And then that guy dies. And then... I do that, and that guy dies. And I do the... Whoops. Wait. Oh, if you hit you, it just spins you around. Interesting. Then how about I just, like... Get the trigger. Get the trigger. There we go. Get the trigger. And while he's doing that, he's not shooting me. So then I come over here where he can't shoot me, and I just punch these guys. Like, that makes sense, right? I think. Or Manny will just deal with it, and that's even better. Like, that clearly as the devs intended here. Okay, he's being a bit of a weirdo. Like, that's fine. That works. That's great. But no, don't come over here. It's bedtime for you. Fair enough. Hope the rest of the Pokemon Coliseum stream went well earlier there, Eagle. And you have a good rest of the night. Wrong way. Are they not coming over here? Did they lose us? Man. There we go. Look, they've got us now. So now Manny's gonna body block right there. But yeah, it did. Then we switch to some Oblivion. Nice. A new remaster, I assume. No grab. Not happening. Okay. I hit the damn dodge button, I swear! Oh my god. Okay. Get the trigger. Trigger. There's the trigger. Run back while he's shooting some... Damn it! Well, this is, yeah, I know. Here, okay, and then, like, that, I don't know if I'm actually hitting the head or the body there. So, okay, that's fine. Can I realistically run back now, or will he just shoot immediately?
Fuck, he's doing
Can I? Nope. That sucks so much. Here, I do this. Like that. Wait for you to turn your head a little bit. Oh, that was definitely a headshot. It was that icon. Okay. I didn't get that with the clicker, so maybe I'm not quite hitting right on the head. So, I don't know. I have so many pipe bombs. I could use some. So, here. Hey, wait for the glare to go away of the sniper scope. I don't see it. Is it fine? Oh my god. Hey, look, it's fine. It's okay. Okay. Wow, you just keep on swinging, don't you? Whoa, that was weird. Look, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look, he's got it handled. Don't have to worry about a thing. Hello, hello, Colin Changeling Enjoyer. Hello, it is I. It is you. How's it been going? Welcome into the cheese of us or something here. Here, see us over here. And then, yeah, you go deal with it for me. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Falcon kick. Okay, is that this area dealt with? There, look, done. That guy has water, or whatever the heck that is. Not like I have anything that I can do with that, so that's whatever. So where is even the glare part? I don't even see with how bright it is over there in general.
Going now.
I don't even know. But yeah. Yeah, I can't believe you dead made me, even though I'm unable to change my Twitch name, but also don't know my new name. Would it be Rumpelstiltskin? Yeah, watch him kill me here still. Alright, so next section here.
I know.
There's no way I'm running all the way back now. Wait, was that my explosion or did he shoot me? I started laughing because I thought I blew myself up. Also, is that a checkpoint? No! Oh my god. I forgot to check for arrows here. Hold on. So like this line instead? No, that's too high. Hold on. Damn it. Crap. So like this line here. Dang it. How did I get that guy? Whoops. I got a headshot on him before here. But between those two lines, maybe the head? Was it like... No, that is going above. Hold on. Hold on. Nurex, now I decided why, because bugs. Alright, well, I will try to remember that. If you need to remind me sometimes, then I apologize. What? That's just how I am with names, even in real life. I always tell people, like, sorry if I need to ask sometimes. Hold on. Hold on a hot second here. Well, that was just a kill, but not necessarily a headshot. That, I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I mean, get the trigger. And then...
He's doing it again.
Please don't kill me. Oh, he killed me. It doesn't matter if I go prone there. It really doesn't seem. Okay, maybe I should just stop trying to conserve all my resources like crazy on Grounded and just suck it up and shoot some guys. It's Seattle Day 3. I have enough resources to get through to the end of this, I think. I think there's like a crazy human segment at the end, and that might be kind of hard. But like... Come on, tilt over. Man. Could always just have the clicker. Go down. Then save my other arrow for now. The plot of the game so far, it's complicated. So... Last game... You, don't shoot me, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. Okay. Last game, you had the main character, Joel, take the other main character, Ellie, across the country because she's immune to, like, the zombie infection. And he was gonna deliver her to the fireflies that were gonna make a cure. He gets her there, turns out, oh, they can probably make a cure, but they have to kill her for it. So he's like, nope, I don't like that now that she's basically, like, my new sort of daughter. So, like, I'm gonna murderize every one of you and take her out. Gosh dang it! And take her out of there. And that was the plot of the first game. So then the second game here has Abby here that is all pissed off that her daddy got shot down by Joel in the first game. And is like, you know, that friggin' sucks. I'm gonna go out and take revenge. And this game kind of leads with her killing Joel and taking revenge. And then Ellie's like, oh, I kind of hate you now. I'm gonna come out on a revenge plot against you. And it's kind of one of those stories of like, you know, the cycle of revenge has to end somewhere, yada yada. So you play half the game as Ellie going out trying to find Abby, this chick. To like kill her and enact revenge for killing Joel after Joel like killed her dad. And I'm so bad at video games. So then you spend 3 days in Seattle hunting her down, and then like Abby finds her and holds her at gunpoint and is like, hey, we spared your lives when we killed Joel and you wasted it. What the heck? You came after us and started killing us. What's up with that? And then it's all of a sudden like immediate cliffhanger. Gosh dang it. Cliffhanger. You don't know what's gonna happen. Now you go back in time 3 days ago, and now you play the whole story again as Abby. And yeah, they are. So now here we are doing the final day as Abby to get like back to the present in terms of the overall story and see what happened at the cliffhanger.
He's doing it again. Come on!
Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. Ooh, he didn't kill me. Thank goodness. So we're completing a whole completely different plot with this chick now. Get caught up on the main story. Punch, 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 punch. I hit the damn dodge button. I swear I'm getting so warm. I don't even care anymore, man. I've stopped caring. Hey, just fight them here behind the van. Screw it. More drops. Guess maybe it gives you a bunch at like this phase. Oh my god! What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god! What's going on here? Why is that bugging out while the game is paused? Last of Us PC moment, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the heck. Just go ahead and pew like that. And then I do this. What's to stop me from just going? Look, he can't shoot me here or anything. So, I mean, what's he gonna do? There's... I don't need that anyway. What? Oh my god, you made it all the way over there. It doesn't look like there's any important drops here or anything. So maybe I should just run it. I'm worried I'm gonna get past there and then that's gonna be the checkpoint, most likely. So why don't I just run this? In fact, I can probably leave that one clicker alive as well in that case. Look, he's gonna shoot the car, not me. Never mind. Okay, there's no priority on the car if he sees me. Never mind. Hold on. Take off the silencer. Wait for him to shoot the car. Go, 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 go. Look, that's fine. There's no drops around here I need or anything. Nobody's too close to me. And then I go this way. And what are they gonna do, huh? This isn't where I go, is it?
Oh, shit.
Wait, they try to jump, but they fail. Okay, yeah, why didn't I just run that in the first place? Is there something missing here? Oh, I can interact here. But yeah. Yeah, it's a zombie apocalypse kind of series. There's 2 games in it that they continue to release over and over again. Essentially, there was The Last of Us, The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us Part 1, so 3 main versions of the first game. And then in 2020, The Last of Us Part 2 came out. And then I think it was last year, a couple of years ago, they released The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. You know, just a few years after the original game came out. And people were like, what? What's the point? Didn't the original just come out, like, not that long ago? So people joke about how, like, they just keep on re-releasing the same 2 games over again instead of making something new. Apparently they were working on a multiplayer project for a while, but it got scrapped. So, 2 games in this series for now. And like 5 or something across all the different versions of these 2 games.
He couldn't have gone far.
Since they keep on coming out. Please don't kill me. Don't kill me, please.
Damn it!
What's to stop me from just killing him here? The game will probably do something to stop that, right? That would be pretty funny, though. Yep, that's Tommy. Yeah, I don't think that I'd be able to shoot him. But yeah, it's a bit of a different take on the zombie formula in terms of premise. With instead of it being like a zombie infection, it's based off of like a real-life fungus called the cordyceps, where it infects all sorts of different insects.
Damn it!
Kind of hijacks their brains, typically gets them to climb to a high point, then it kills them and it releases spores to go, like, infect the rest of them. So, like, cordyceps that this story is based off of is a real thing. Oh, I just needed to wait for him to do that, okay. Probably not something that could ever realistically infect people, since it's more of an insect kingdom thing. Oh, I didn't think that he could still shoot me. And I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so, you know, a lot of the time if I get shot, I just kind of die. Oh, it checkpointed me there. That's handy.
Get the pressure up.
But the checkpoints aren't too half bad, so, like, it's not that bad here. But yeah, so it is based off of, like, a thing actually from our world. Yeah, so I just have to wait for Manny to do things so I can progress. But still very much fiction, like, typical zombie kind of thing. With it being, like, a cordyceps infection, they have, like, the different categories of zombies where it's, like, those that have been infected longer are, like, more deadly types of zombies. So you have different classes of them that you deal with. That's kind of neat. Whee! But most of the time you go around fighting other humans like this. Whee! Alright, so do I have to wait for Manny to do a thing? And then that, he's gonna shoot me if I try! What? What? What is that effect on the edge of the pillar when I move back and forth? Why is part of it getting, like, black and white and black and white and black and white? Oh, does he want me to go, like, this way? Like, I can't leap. And these are primarily PlayStation games. I don't want to eat that hit. These are primarily PlayStation games. They used to be, like, PlayStation exclusives, but since Sony's bringing, like, all sorts of games to PC later, they're... Dang it! They're, this is one of the game IPs that has come to PC. So the first game came to PC 2 years ago, and now this game came to PC, like, a few weeks ago here now. About a month-ish ago. However fast I've been streaming this game. I don't remember. But this came out not too long ago on PC to coincide with the show, since they're pretty well-known video game stories for, like, you know... I was about to say really good storytelling, a lot of people see it as. I know that with the second game, it's very hotly debated. But there ended up being an HBO show made based on the video games that was actually filmed here in Canada. So one of the things I was going to do during this stream was actually chat a little bit about the new episode that has just dropped today. The 5th episode of Season 2, which is based on this game that I'm playing right now. And how it kind of compares to the game version. What's better, what's worse. I'll probably ramble about that after the franticness of this section. I assume I have to go through this way because that other one is locked for some reason or another. I presume is going on here.
Manny.
So, like, it has been popular enough to spawn into other media, like the TV show. Hey, open up.
Screw it.
Which it'll be... Oh, there he goes. Just like how Jesse was shot on Ellie's side, I guess that's meant to be kind of the equivalent. Except it really doesn't feel impactful because you don't know shit about Manny. You just, you know, see him for a little bit at the beginning of, Abby's story. And then he just kind of shows up here and then dies 5 minutes later. When you truck out on your own, immediately run into him and he's like, hey, what are you doing here? You want to deal with the sniper together? And then he dies. So, another thing that I'll criticize about the story of this game is, like, you know, that doesn't really feel that impactful. Like, you know, at least there's the franticness of, like, holy crap. Whoa, he's still shooting me. My friendo just died next to me. Things are really dire. But, like, it really doesn't feel very much like a loss of a character there, you know. So where is he? Where is he shooting me from? Is that a material that I can grab? I forget. Is this like a mini boss battle? No, I'm full on that material. Oh, I got something. Got a blade, apparently. Part of a blade. Where did he shoot me from? I thought this would be like a freebie, like, you know, get your bearings kind of area. Is he actually just like in here and lurking around? Something? Or how does this work? I don't remember. I think you go out there and it triggers a cutscene. I don't know how he shot me before. Maybe he just shoots you if you stand and run and stuff. So maybe before I go out here and probably trigger a cutscene. Let's just see if there's stuff that I can grab. No loot. Nada? I don't really feel like checking this whole place. Nah, screw it. Let's go out here and trigger a cutscene. Yeah, immediate cutscene. Yeah, that's what I figured.
Doesn't matter. Let's get Lev and get back to the aquarium. Come on. We'll take that boat.